Awesome. And so kind of two smaller questions as we kind of get towards the end of the hour today. So first one is, you've had a lot of varying experience in different industries now in the additive space, and also a lot of training from, yeah, your time in JROTC and in college. So what are some of your like kind of what's your top leadership lesson that you'd like to share with the audience? What's something that you try to strive to, or you've seen something in a trait of one of your mentors or peers that you try to embody in terms of your own leadership style?
I like that question. So there's a lot of misconceptions about leadership, that it's just something you have and it's not taught, and that couldn't be more far from the truth. It's something you have to crawl to achieving, and um, it's not only something you acquire from learning the textbook stuff about leadership, but also learning from bad leaders. And some of the best lessons I have in leadership are from bad leaders and bad management, from a culmination of my experience in all different types of operations, whether it's how a military college operates, how a maritime business operates, construction, or an aerospace manufacturing facility. I would say, and I want to add one other big misconception about leadership, and it's that as a leader, you need to put yourself in this chain of command where your people know you are above them. But there is one, kind of metaphor that's you hear in the among military folks a lot, and it's lead from the front, right? And at the core, I think this is probably one leadership trait that I always really remained with, and I really had the opportunity to kind of like flourish with this concept during my time at Centavia, being a lead technician, having some other technicians working under me, and the work's hard, right? Flipping machines and taking huge metal parts out of a machine is tough. And I would say overall, the concept of leading from the front and not putting yourself in this kind of seat above your subordinates is absolutely critical, because when you lead from the front and you are truly invested in the success of your subordinates, and you show them you can get your hands dirty and your stuff at the end of the day, they're going to automatically put you in this kind of superior seat on their own. So it's really important as leaders that we treat our subordinates with the absolute, respect, even in those tough times. And one thing for me, which was always my anchor as a leader, was just truly being invested in the success of my subordinates. I think in general, that's kind of my recipe for success as a leader. And it's really worked for me over the years. And these are things that I've learned from good and bad leaders over the years.